Good evening, class. Today, my name is Madam Sharo, and I'll be taking you through survey for this unit. Good evening, class. My name is Sharon, and I'll be taking you through survey for this term. So today we are going to learn about conducting area leveling. We are going to start with the definition of leveling. Who can try? Alice?
So leveling is the art of determining relevant of points on the earth and beneath the earth.
Okay, anyone else? Lois? Okay, we can say that leveling can be defined as the process of determining the difference in elevation between 2 points, both of which are visible from a single position of the leveling. So that is our definition of leveling. As you know, it involves determining the relative attitudes or the heights of points on the earth surface. We'll get to understand it better when we do it practically. So we are going to learn also about the equipment used in leveling. Dumpy level is one of the equipment used in leveling, but I've given you some of the equipments and we can name them. Anybody?
So did the gun sight?
Yes.
Did the base plate? Did the base plate the objective length?
Okay. So there is also the focusing length, horizontal fine motion screw, the eyepiece, the reticle adjusting screw cover, the leveling screw, and the circular level. Both of the equipments have their functions, and you'll get to learn about them. So I just want you to get familiarized with the equipments which are used in leveling for today. After knowing about the equipments, you're going to learn about the procedure of conducting leveling. The simple procedure where you begin by setting up your automatic level. After setting up your automatic level, you eliminate the parallax, which is commonly which arises normally. There is booking, and then there is reducing of levels using the rise and fall method, or the height of collimation method. When setting up your automatic level, you have to consider your backside and foresight distances. So backside distances are the first reading, which is second after setting up your automatic level. In this case, when setting up your automatic level, you have to place your automatic level on a stable ground. Okay, placing your automatic level on a stable ground will ensure that the bubble of the automatic level always stays at the middle. In case you interrupt your automatic level while taking the heights of the points you're supposed to take, it will result in errors. So in this case, ensure that you have placed your automatic level on a stable ground. So also, when setting up your automatic level, ensure that you have placed your automatic level in a position where you can view all the points of the place where you want to take your leveling points as much as possible. Because in case you don't have the ability to view all as many points as possible, you'll have to keep moving your automatic level from one place to another, where after moving your automatic level, you have to set it. After setting up your automatic level, there's elimination of parallax. Elimination of parallax is done to ensure that there are no crosshairs when you are taking your measurements. You eliminate parallax by focusing using the telescope and adjusting using your eyepiece lens. After eliminating parallax, what you do is booking. So in booking, there are things which you have to consider. In the field, we have what we call level books. These level books are numbered and they are indexed in the register. And when booking, you have to place the details of the site where you work, the date, the observer, the chain mark, and the booker, and any other relevant information. So in this case, you have to take your backside distances, the foresight distances, your intermediate side distances. In the table, you have to place a column where you have your reducing levels. After that, in case you're using a rise and fall method, you have to place a column for rise, then a column for fall. In case you're using your height of collimation method, you have to place a column for height of collimation method. Then after booking, this is our last stage in conducting area leveling, and that is reducing levels. Who can try? There are two methods of reducing levels. Which one and which one? Alice?
Okay. There is the rise and fall method. There is the rise and fall method.
Yeah.
And there's the height of collimation. And there's the height of collimation method.
Thank you. Those are the methods which are used in determining in reducing levels. Okay. The procedure for carrying out both the rise and fall method are not that different, but for the case of rise and fall method, you'll use the rise and fall. But for height of collimation method, you'll use the height of collimation in determining the reducing level. But in this case, you'll be given your temporary benchmark value, which will be your initial benchmark. After carrying out your rises and fall and you are done with it, you have to check for accuracy. Checking for accuracy, you have to consider your first reduced level and the last reduced level. Then you compare with the differences between the backside and the foresight. That is what I had planned for today. But before we end our class, I have an assignment for you, and the assignment is explain the 5 sources of errors in leveling. This assignment is to be submitted in our next class. See you.